Councilman Hall, Councilwoman Hancock, I saw, Councilor Johnson, Councilman Pulley, Councilor Roberts, Councilman Swope. Here. Oh, I see, I checked it. Councilman Withers, I saw Councilman Young. No, you did not see Young. He did it. That was the last one on the roll. Withers is here, I know. Young is here. You know I'm blind. I'll mark it down. All right. We have 4 resolutions and bills on our agenda today. The first one is RS 2020-593. And I guess I am the top sponsor. It accepts a Tennessee CARES Act Coronavirus Agricultural and Forestry Business Fund grant from the Tennessee Department of Agriculture to the Nashville Farmers Market to respond to COVID-19 business disruption and supply chain improvement initiatives. Can I have somebody put it before us? All right. Any discussion?
One quick question.
Yes.
Is this all in the realm of the money that we have that goes to the committee? I think Courtney just answered it, but
approved a grant to the farmers market a couple, like 2 meetings back, that was more Nashville centric. All right, any other questions or comments? Seeing none, are we ready to vote? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. All right. On second reading, we've got BL 2020-458, which amends the Metro Code of Laws to require notice to the district. No, I skipped one, didn't I? I'm sorry. Which amends the Metro Code of Laws to adopt updated building codes. Councilman Sledge, do you want to speak to it?
Sentence says a lot. So this is an administration bill to update the codes that we operate under right now for building codes are somewhere between a decade to a decade plus old, depending on what portion of the code you're looking at. So this gets us back updated to what's called the 2018 ICC, which is actually the most updated that's current right now. Why is this important? Well, there are multiple factors, as you can imagine, over the last 10 years. Standards have changed, they've improved, they have helped with a variety of things, one of which is very important to all of us, which is being able to withstand greater winds, greater storm damage. So with this update to the code, which is desperately needed, you will see in new construction better insulation, better wind resistance, and overall better project. One thing that I'll know individually, one of the updates that we haven't gotten to at this point refer to what's called flashing, essentially part of the waterproofing of a building. And in the going through this legislation, and I do want to recognize Mike, who has worked tremendously hard on this legislation. In going through this, I saw, how we get the monthly permit updates and everything. A permit came across in the district I represent for a home that had not been waterproofed correctly and had sustained water. This is a new build, a 2-year-old build, had sustained $350,000 worth of damage because it was not waterproofed correctly on that flashing. The updated codes, while there's always human error, the updated codes provide better updates like that where people will have to know we've got to do a better job in sealing up our buildings, homes, commercial, multifamily. One last note, and then I'm happy taking questions, and I will definitely lean on Mike and Director Herbert's expertise. There are just recently, their FEMA kind of updated what they are going to be requiring for natural disaster recovery. And one of the biggest things in their applications that they're going to be looking for, this is primarily on the state level, so the state will have to catch up as well. What they are primarily going to be looking for, like a 20% of the application, is have you updated your standards? Have you adopted the updated building codes? So we're looking at this from a financial sense for the city, and most of all, we're looking at for the safety of our people. So thank you, Chair.
Yes.
And so 3 points I'd like to make on this is, one, it would get us into compliance with state regulations. 2, it's much more environmentally friendly and will actually save the homeowners money once they're in these newly coded homes. And 3, all the developers I've talked to in my district, 2 of them actually called me in advance of this bill, and the others called me after this, all fully in support of this, because this is the code they're used to building for in surrounding counties.
Gotcha. I know we got letters from former Councilman Michael Craddock, who's a home builder, and from Bridgestone, Bridgestone, yeah, thank you. And yeah, and this is a bill I know that Councilman Sledge and administration have been working on for a while, as when he was chair of the codes, and I was privileged to get to the last stakeholder meeting and heard a lot of positive reviews and support, and then from a lot of not just lay people, but people who really understood the dynamics and science of it. Yes, sir.
Appreciate the very thorough explanation from Councilman Sledge on this. I just wanted to offer up the opportunity for either Mr. Herbert or Mr. Jameson to add to that if they care to.
I would take you up on that. For far more expertise than I can, and I've been at the stakeholder meetings in February. I'm going to increase briefly Amanda Garcia, the management attorney of the Southern Valley Law Center. Everybody, Ken Shen, TSB Solutions. They have the expertise way up here. If you have any questions, comments. I want to thank Mr. Herbert for and
Anyone else have anything you'd like to share? I'm sorry.
Where do I go?
Amendment. My name is Kim Shen. I'm a licensed professional engineer in Tennessee, as well as a number of other states. I have a background in both physics and mechanical engineering, with specialized expertise in high performance, low energy use buildings, and been a practicing consulting engineer since 1969. I'm a member of the Mayor's Sustainability Advisory Committee and the Building Healthy Places Action Council of Nashville's chapter of the Metropolitan. I also sit on the technical advisory committee of the state of Tennessee's Energy Efficient Schools Initiative, which has granted and provided low-cost loans of over $100 million to Tennessee schools to improve their energy performance and indoor air quality, allowing them to turn energy cost savings into funding for their primary mission, the education of the next generation of students. All during my over 40 years of professional practice, I've been involved in the use and improvement of building codes, and most particularly the International Energy Efficiency Code, the 2018 version of which is under consideration in this bill. I can tell you, without equivocation, that every energy improvement measure comes before the International Code Council for consideration to be included in a new version of the code, undergoes rigorous evaluations for its cost-benefit value. And these studies are conducted by the Federal Department of Energy's Pacific Northwest National Laboratories. These studies are normalized for local climate, energy, and construction cost variables. No energy efficiency measure makes it into any edition of the code without demonstrating its positive economic value to the building owner. In 2012, the residential building part of the Model Energy Code was substantially updated to include improvements to the building envelope, both insulation value and in resistance to air leakage. 6 years ago, when Metro Nashville considered upgrading its building codes from the 2006 to the 2012 version of the code, the local Home Builders Association convinced the council to amend the 2012 code and weaken these requirements, choosing to put the insulation values at intermediate step as documented in the 2009 version of the code, saying that they needed time to absorb the impact of these changes. The primary change between the 2006 and the 2012 codes was to move to greater insulation of the walls, which would either require deeper insulation in the cavity between the wall studs, or to make installation of a continuous uninterrupted insulation across the base of the studs. The insulation table in the 2018 code is identical to the 2012 code. In the instance of the deeper cavity insulation, this typically means that the traditional framing of 2x4 studs placed 16 inches apart would be replaced by 2x6 studs placed 24 inches apart. These framing systems have comparable structural performance and include essentially the same amount of board feet along. In the width of a 60-foot long wall, traditional framing would use 45 of the 2x4 studs, while the 2x6 frame would only require 30 studs because of the greater spacing between them. Because the top and bottom plates, as well as other horizontal frames, are greater in thickness, the difference between 4 and 6 inch studs, there is a slight lumber material cost increase, but it is more than compensated by the reduction in labor dealing with 1/3 fewer wall studs. The net cost difference between the framing systems is negligible. Because of the greater insulation thickness, however, the building envelope of a prototypical 2,400 square foot single-family home built to the 2018 code will cost about $200 more than one built to the 2009 insulation. The 2018 home will save about $90 in heating and cooling costs annually as compared to the home built to the 2009 standard. Over a 10-year period, the additional $200 upfront cost will result in at least $700 in net savings for the homeowner, which, by the way, neglects the escalation for future energy costs. The Pacific Northwest National Laboratories has done economic analysis, specifically looking at the difference in the impacts of the 2009 and 2018 frame. Their analysis shows that even if the additional cost is inflated tenfold, $2,000 instead of $200, the energy savings will pay for themselves over the life of the home, imposing no financial cost. I urge the committee to adopt the proposed legislation without weakening.
Thank you, both for your comments today and for your work on the committees throughout the process. Would you like to speak as well? Thank you. Yes.
Committee members, thank you so much for allowing us to speak today. I'm the director of the Community Office of Environmental Law Center. I'm also one of the co-chairs of the Green Building Subcommittee of the Mayor's Nashville Sustainability Advisory Committee. Distinction as an extremely valuable member of our subcommittee. I'm going to talk to you, I'm going to give you all the technical details. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the why from a big picture policy standpoint, I'm going to talk about the 3 R's. The first is reducing carbon pollution and energy. So you just heard him say that families will spend less on energy bills every month, and that's important, especially for our more vulnerable members of the community, as we've seen during this pandemic time. Having more efficient buildings will also reduce our carbon pollution. That's really important and the goal of the sustainability advisory committee that I've been paid to today. In fact, we as a subcommittee identified failure to adopt the 2018 code as a fork in the road for a decision that would have lock-in effects that will prevent us from achieving our community goal of an 80% carbon emission reduction by 2050. The failure to update our code can have a huge impact on our ability to achieve our community goals of reducing carbon pollution. The second R I want to talk about is raising Nashville profile. The ACEEE, the American Council for an Energy Efficient Economy, put out a report that ranks cities based on their clean energy profile. And unfortunately, Nashville has been falling in the rankings. One of the reasons for that is our failure to update our building code. We, as a community, have more limited options in terms of our clean energy choices because our electricity comes from the Tennessee Valley Authority, and because Metro Council, by charter, has so little authority over the decisions of the Nashville electric system. The code is a place where we can really make a difference. That's another reason why it's extremely important for the Metro Council to adopt updated code. It's a way that we can raise our profile, keep modernizing our clean and moving towards clean energy in a way that will put us on par with the cities that we can keep with for economic development. And finally, and I cheated a little bit on this one, we're going to make our community more resilient. So Tim talked a little bit about this already, but basically having more energy efficient buildings makes our buildings more resilient. It makes it much easier to shelter in place, especially for families for whom having heating and cooling bills go up is a burden. It also makes our buildings much sturdier, as Tim discussed. So in summary, I just want to say thank you all for considering this bill. Appreciate the time today, and
Much appreciated. Any additional questions or comments? There is on our agenda a proposed amendment. Anecdotally, I've heard that the sponsor of that amendment is going to withdraw, but not knowing that for sure, and his not being here, I guess I'll recommend that we don't take any action on that amendment. But, pardon me? Okay. 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 All right. So we are on the bill as it is. If there are no more questions or comments, we're ready to vote. Yes. All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? And I think we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 6 in favor, 0 against. All right, thank you very much. And we sure appreciate y'all coming to speak with us and share your wisdom. And again, throughout that process. And thank you, Mr. Jameson. All right, next we've got 2024-59. This is the one that amends the Metro Code of Laws to require notice to the district council member of applications for a demolition permit for historic structures. Great.
Council Lady Bircher asked me to carry this one today. So there's two separate things that this bill actually does. One, the codes director shall not issue a demolition permit until the executive director of the Historic Commission approves the demolition permit. And they have 90 days once notified to take action on this. Then the second, as mentioned in the summary, is the Department of Codes Administration shall provide notice by email to the relevant council member within 2 business days of the application for the demolition permit after within 2 business days of it being filed. That way we will all be aware of what is being proposed in our district. Any questions?
Yes, sir.
Building defined for purposes of this bill?
Oh, great question. I think codes has that listed.
Is it buildings, I think by state law, it's any building before 1865, but for local, is that correct?
I think I get to the deeper issue. So, Councilor Hancock broke this down into 2 sections. The first section is already law. That doesn't change anything. It's the exact language that's already in it. So you're essentially adding 1 sentence at the bottom that says that we have to provide council member notice within 2 weeks. So that's already there. So the Historic Commission has already flagged the properties that are eligible or on overlay, whatever. We have no ability to know where those properties are, which ones apply or don't. That's up to the Historic Commission. They graciously flag each one of those parcels for us. So when a demolition permit comes in, we see it as a flag on it that says contact the Historic Commission before a demolition permit is issued. So our computer system handles that part of it. So the only thing that's really left on this is for us to provide notice to the council person in the district where the demolition is to occur. That is to be problematic for us. It's fraught with human error. So here's what I've done. I reached out to IT today to see if they can read Cityworks, our computer system, to when a demolition permit application is created on a parcel that is under a flag, can we automatically get the computer system to generate an email and send to the council person? The answer to that question is yes, we can. It comes with a cost. The cost is about $2,400. That's a run cost.
Per year or?
One time. That's what I'm told by IT. So, with that cost, and I would ask that if this is adopted, we give it some time. Give it IT so we can get that system paid for, get our computer system updated, so that when the bill becomes effective, then we're able to do it.
I guess, again, like most of us council members that have buildings that are in a conservation overlay, historic preservation overlay, or have a landmark overlay, like we probably are already aware of that from a zoning standpoint. I guess kind of what I'm getting at, in particular maybe for Councilmember Bircher, is those historic districts largely are concentrated in the old urban core of the city, but there are still buildings in the rest of the county that may be considered historic, and that's why I was wondering how we're designating that. Are those ones that are identified by the Historic Commission as worthy of conservation, even if it doesn't have an overlay on it? Is that
Is this, I do know that the Historic Commission has designated certain parcels that are not within demolition, because I've seen it. It pops up and it says, must contact historic on prior issuance of demolition permit. And it's just a flag that they put on that parcel, so they identify it for us. But I hope that answers the question.
Did you just change that flag to say must contact Historic Commission and council member? And would that be a $2,400 cost?
Honestly, I'm trying to obviate human error here. Honestly, we have the money today. I talk with my finance person. I'd rather spend the $2,400 and have the computer system automatically generate email to you. Because our zoning examiners are inundated the way it is, with the number of overlays and overlays within overlays. The zoning code is insanely complicated, and every little bitty thing just adds the possibility of human error.
And I don't think doing that automatically would require an amendment to the bill. Would you care to advise us on that, Hannah? And if we would have that be automated, that email that we're requesting from codes, if we would have it be automated, that would not change the language of the bill, is that correct?
No,
So we wouldn't have to amend, yeah.
No, we would get the bill over past, we would just get the document, have it in the waiver system. As soon as they're ready, working.
is it necessary, since there's two parts to this bill, and one part is already in the code and basically redundant, is it necessary to just repeat what's already in the code? Could we take that out? It seems to be the source of a lot of the questions in the first place, and just leave it the part that's actually changing, or add it to our code?
Instead of putting addition, it just listed the first and added the second.
For us, it's suitable.
All right, anything else? Obviously, we have one more item and we have another committee that needs to meet as well. I'm sorry?
The question.
All right, all those in favor of the bill? Any opposed? All right, 0. All right, thank you. Last, on third reading is BL 2020-405, amends the Metro Code zoning regulations pertaining to dumpsters and other trash receptacles. Can we get it on our agenda? All right, thanks. Councilman Sledge?
I've got more questions about this bill than I would have expected. So, in the transition between Councilmember Cash and myself as chair, I was taking this up from the request from the Codes Department and from legal. This pertains to what are called underground dumpsters, which is a thing that we're not really used to right now, but is going to be occurring in the city. It does what it says on the label. It's a dumpster that's underground, and they are handled just like you would expect other trash receptacles and major dumpster emptying. Truck comes by, removes it from beneath the ground, dumps it, or literally that becomes the truck, and it heads off. These have occurred in Florida. There's a project here that has requested them. What this bill does is requires the same screening requirements as the above ground dumpsters. We have screening requirements, whether it's a fence or it's some sort of plants or something that helps take away the visual obstruction on the land. While there would still be some sort of above ground receptacle associated with this, and they just need to be screened the same way.
All right, any questions for Councilman Sledge or comments on the bill? Seeing none, I assume we're ready to vote. All in favor? Any opposed? And I'm assuming we're still at 6 and 0. All right, thank you, everybody. The committee's adjourned.